everyone. Tonight I'm gonna have a special. I'm gonna pick broccoli and tomatoes and maybe some beans. So here we go. I'm gonna turn the camera around and start clipping and picking and grinning. All right. Okay. Broccoli. This is probably about the sixth time I've trimmed these broccoli plants. They got, oh, that's a nice looking one. This one here is pretty large. I might have needed a bigger pail. So here we go. Oh, we fell to the ground. I'll go around and get that one. I knew that was going to be part of this. Here we go. All right. Find some more. Uh, I'll let you go get bigger. Any viewers? I think maybe people are busy. Well, now the pail won't stay. Oh, technical difficulties. Okay, let's get going. Oh, no one's watching. It's another one. Here's one down here. Ooh, I'll just put the pail under it. See what happens. And okay, it's lonely here. Oh, they got a viewer. Unbelievable. Come and watch some harvesting tomatoes and broccoli. 4 viewers. Now we're picking up. Join, get in the chat and ask a question. Here's a nice one. Oh, okay. 3 viewers. Okay, I try to get a view here. Try to make this presentable. Yeah, 3 viewers. Don't be afraid to like and subscribe and chat. A thumbs up. It's not. Ooh, 7 viewers. Okay. Ah. Oh, it didn't fall to the ground. Man, I'm gonna. I decided to get broccoli this year because my wife was she liked it in hot pot, and I've been freezing a lot. Where'd you go? So, but this is some real good broccoli. This is about the fifth or sixth time that I've cut it, and no chats yet. Oh, there's some right over here. Yeah, I'm doing okay. All right. I'll let these grow a little. I might get this one that's got a little more of the flower. The florets are starting to get big, so it needs to be cut. And this one too. And just okay. And this one's got loaded. This one's loaded. Oh, coming. I want to see some chats. 6 viewers. Got a pail full. Hey, that one went right. Yeah, that one popped into the pail. A layup. Okay. Man, this is about the biggest. I'll get that one later. Okay. Where'd you go? Oh, it's probably hung up on the plant. Where are you? Where'd you go? Look on this side. Well, I cut him right here. Well, I might find him later. Oh boy. Okay, let's look through here. Oh, yeah. I'll get you. Don't go running off like the other one did. Uh, I don't know. That's probably 15 bucks of broccoli. Now that was the old original plants that I cut. Okay. Uh, got some questions. D- Yeah. Is it hard to grow broccoli? It is hard to grow broccoli if you don't have Captain Jack's dead bug brew. And I swear by it. I've been like the cabbages here. See this cabbage? I see YouTube people do videos, and they have this canopy that they put over their cabbages and to keep the bugs out. But I use Captain Jack's, and I don't need to put the tent, the white tent, over my broccoli and my cabbages and other things. So yeah, Captain Jack's. These I just stuck in the ground. I think I had to cover them once because it got really cold in March, and this is about the sixth time that I've cut this patch. There's 6 plants here, and I think this is about the sixth time that I harvested them. And my wife's she hasn't eaten much of it, because we kind of quit on hot pot for a while, or her mother passed away, and we haven't. We're in the mood to uh, for hot pot, but for me, I can sneak a little broccoli in the chili. It adds, I think it adds kind of a, I don't know, it adds flavoring to it. But just don't put a lot, but put some and put it in the process and grind it up with all your other things. And yep, Captain Jack's Dead Bug Brew. And another person said it's breadable. Said W. I think that's like a winning stream, bro. Keep going. Well, thanks for the compliment. Looks nice. This this the breaks. This might be. This is the breaks. Said hi. Uh, what what's in it? Oh, well, the Captain Jack's is, it has something that they had there was an old rum factory in the Caribbean, and in the jars, I guess they did some experiments, and somehow some of the stuff they found killed, caterpillars, cabbage worms and stuff like that. It makes their skin explode, which is sounds like a good time. It's good for me that this because I couldn't really grow cabbage in East Tennessee, uh, until I found this product, and they sell it at Walmart. It's not horribly expensive. It only takes a little bit, and you mix it in. Oh, here's another question. Yes, I'll answer that in a bit. Um, you buy it's a concentrate you buy, you put in, let's say you put in, like, I don't know, 2, 3 tablespoons in a in a spray bottle, like a quart spray bottle, and go to town with it, and, it does the job. I actually got too much cabbage, too much broccoli now that, and I try to apply it every week or so, and you can actually harvest the next day after you spray it. It's not a chemical. It's it's something they found in a rum distillery in the Caribbean, and for some reason they figured out that it kills cabbage worms and other things. And here is my new broccoli that I probably really didn't need to buy, but this one's ready. Look, oh boy, that's just loaded with flowers. So I got to cut it really low. Oh, come on. Well, I'm pushing it over, which, okay, I'm going to get some different scissors and no one's watching. Okay, I'm going to answer this question. How often does it need watering? Well, so far, I've been, I haven't been have to use city water yet. So, but I do catch water, and I also water out of the creek down there. And I've been stubborn this year, and there's been dry periods, like 10 days of drought. And yeah, the garden, ideally, a garden could use rain or watering every third or fourth day to kind of keep it going. So, okay, since I haven't, I'm going to get some kitchen scissors out of the house. And I got this was used to be a wash basin cupboard. It's something very old that my mother-in-law had. She passed away, and I just brought it over and put it in today. And I got my garden stuff in it, seed and the chainsaw, all this stuff. So pretty cool, and it's getting some use. So I'm gonna go over here with these guys and cut that thick stem because the scissors weren't doing it. Yeah, that probably. I hope I get more chats. The viewers left, and I see some beans I missed last time. Man, I need to prop that back up. One sec. There you go. Oh boy. All right. I hope I didn't hurt him. Let's see. A little put a rock over there. Keep it upright. This must be a little different variety because maybe it's the time of the year. I don't know. I haven't had decent broccoli ever, so this is new. Oh boy. I'm going to cut this one and leave the next one, which is similar size. So here we go. Broccoli done. I'm going to do something. Oh, come on. Don't run off. I'm going to take a picture if these guys behave. They just, okay. Just stay still. I got 2 viewers again. Stay in chat and like and subscribe. Let's see. I'm gonna take a photo. All right, 2 thumbs up. Okay. I'm gonna take these and take them up here on the on the step here, and I'm gonna go. It's tomato time. This is where I hope I can get some viewers. Yeah, I think Friday's probably not a good time to do a video, but I thought, well, I got to pick this stuff anyway, and I haven't done a video in a couple weeks, so I'm gonna go. So here's my shortcut. I took down the fence to carry water from the creek, and I use it when I video, where I can just cut through the fence and then go up to where I can do a video in my raised beds. Got it. There's a pumpkin here, and there's a pumpkin, and tomato time. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. I saw a pink one the other day. Well, these keep they kind of fallen. Look at all that stuff. A lot of tomatoes on the like at head height. Okay, yeah, this one was pink the other day. Oh, look at that. And I think these are early girls. That's beautiful. That's ready to put in the that's ready to put in the chili right now. It's ready to roll. So I'm gonna probably make chili in the next 2 or 3 days. And here's a nice red one. There's a hole down there. I think a squirrel decided to dig around. Okay. Well, I broke a making sure I yeah, I think that's it with that plant. So 3 viewers. Maybe I'm getting back in the swing. Okay. Now next here, I'm picking these are Romas. Oh, they're pretty. They're supposed to be. I'm gonna put them in the chili too. They'll probably give it more body. Romas are a paste tomato, they say. Look at those. Those are nice. I need no bug holes yet. That's coming. Captain Jack's dead bug brew works somewhat on tomato worms. Oh, there's an orange one. Okay, those are, I got you. Okay, next plant. Okay, this one, that one don't seem to have any. It had some last picking, I think, but this one's got. I got 3 viewers. Hey, if they stay and enjoy the show. Oops. Well, that one's turning. I picked one that's a bit green, but it was turning. Oh, this is a nice looking one. Don't pop the. Okay. I was worried about that green one coming off. Okay, nice. Okay, no more chats. I'll go over here. There's more Romans over here. I should have. Something's. Well, probably was the squirrels digging around. Long as they don't mess with stuff. Oh gosh, look at these guys. Oh, find a way to look at them. Get my thumb out of the video. Look at those. Aroma's beautiful. Man. Okay. Well, I was thinking of taking a photo, but there's a lot of foliage in the way. Those are nice aromas. Now, I'm putting my arm in the. What is going on here? Well, that one's turning, so I'm getting you. Oh, another nice one. Pail's getting full. Okay, now let's see. I got a weird tie-up system. I use this pole and I use this wire, and I got these tied up to keep from falling over, and it's working, but it's kind of hard. I don't see any there. I'm gonna go around the other side again and look at. Wait a minute. There's one, two. I'm gonna look again. I don't want to miss any. So, and not okay. And here's where I had potatoes, and they were scabby. They got scabby. There's just some too much. Too many things in there. And I got a watermelon growing where the potatoes. I put pumpkins and watermelons along the potatoes to. When the potatoes were harvested, they were supposed to be vines go back in there, but the pumpkin was already outside the bed, so I just let it go on the lawn. 5 viewers. I want to see some chats. Picking picking Romas and early girls in this patch. Let's see. This one's not in the. I can. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna put this branch back in. See, I put it inside the wire. So see, when this tomato got big, would get big, it would flop and break the. Ooh, see, I got one right here, and this is one of the early girls. And I think here's a pink or a. This one's turning. So you pick them. It's okay to pick them this when they're just getting a little orange on the bottom. Then you avoid getting bugs and birds or whatever can damage them. Or if it rains a lot, they'll split and not keep well. So not bad. Oh, second year of this raised bed, and tomatoes like tomatoes like the raised bed pretty much. So I'm going to go back in the main garden and pick some others. 3 viewers. Need some chats. I seem to get chats early in the stream and then don't get much more. I don't know what that is. And I'll probably leave that down. Let's see. I'm going to go way over here. Because there was a red one over here this morning. Whew, getting a little sweaty. And this is a volunteer tomato that I brought over, and I put it here where a pepper. I think it was probably a serrano pepper, which there's two of them there. A pepper died, and I just put the tomato there because it was probably in the way. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick these. It's supposed to get. We're supposed to get rain. Supposed to, and they may split. And oh boy, these are getting. They're getting what do you call it? They're getting fungus and stuff. And these are a bunch of Romas. The top looks healthy. It just really all of a sudden got, and I don't see any red ones yet. These are planted later. I'll go on the other side, make sure. These were planted later. I think I I had plenty of planter boxes and I just kept planting stuff because things weren't coming up very good in the house. And then all of a sudden everything started growing. And I just don't see any. It's this one plant that's got you're supposed to clip them off. I just don't have time. Clip off the branches are dying. And that happened the last couple days. Been pretty humid. Okay, still got some viewers. Need some more chats. And here's my corn. I cut it today. I cut a whole lot of it into pieces so I can let light in to the rest of the garden. You know, I pick it and oh, there's one here. Yeah. Well, these wimpy corns. This is later corn than the corn was thin in some hills, and I added some seed. And these guys, once I took the big corn out, they're laying on the ground. So I'm going to have to prop them up when I get a chance. Yeah, this is the tomato that told me I got to pick tonight. and this one's pretty ripe. And this is a volunteer tomato that started here. It started growing in the tomatillo row, and I've already picked tomatillos a few days ago, and I'm gonna put those in the chili. So, if I don't, those are getting close. Yeah, it's gonna be a few days. Once this little what do you call it? Like a Chinese lantern. Once it gets full and you can't squeeze it, that's when you pick them. Okay, I forgot about the guys. Okay, I gotta go around and get to that. That's three thumbs up. That's great. So look at these peppers. Doing pretty good on the peppers, and these were in pretty early in the year against some people's advice. And I'm gonna have to. Well, I'm making chili. I might decide to put one or two of them in. I've got 5 viewers. Uh, chats are welcome. I'm gonna get this broccoli a little closer to the door. I bought a garden hose and I haven't used it for gardening yet, but I used it to clean off a porch. Okay, this is good. I'll put it in the wheelbarrow. Let's see. Let's go down here in the mess. Well, that one looks. I don't know what's happening there. Oh boy, there's plenty looking at me. Oh, there's just this cabbage goes crunch. These are volunteer. These are right here are volunteer out of a. I dumped a bunch of compost here and they started growing. I well, that one ain't red yet. Ooh, I feel a mush. What's going on here? Oh, it's just cracked. Gonna have to watch it. Might have to put it in the fridge. And this one's cracked too, but it's not. That one's it's kind of healed, so these are really nice ones. I'll go over this way because I see them. Yeah, these are volunteer. A good half dozen plants started growing. Well, I'm just gonna let them keep growing. And I put a cage, a makeshift cage around them. Just use this is a fish pole. This is a part of a patio umbrella, and I think there's some rebar in there, and it works. And there's like charging cables that quit working. Do a little weeding. Okay, go on the other side. No. And here's a volunteer tomato that came up right along the fence, and I'm gonna have to tie it pretty soon. Okay. Oop, there's a red one pretty high. Oh, this plant here is this is the one that started inside in like February. Had one of my planters, I put something in, I put stuff in, nothing grew but this wild, volunteer tomato. So the tomato seed happened to get in the dirt somehow, and boy, it's a pretty productive plant, though. I call it my wild tomato. Oh, it's loaded. I'm gonna have plenty of chili. I was, yeah, I'm gonna have, yeah, it's gonna be. Oh boy, look at all them. Look at all them. I'm trying to get where just loaded. This wild tomato. I called it something else, but no, I call it my weed tomato because it kind of grew and branched out like a weed, and it's just a weed tomato. But it's gonna have a half a pot of chili worth of tomatoes on. It's just loaded, and I'm still finding them. Well, one fell, but it's starting to ripen. Yeah, this tomato was out. I think it may have been before March. I was I was putting these cabbages out, and I thought, well, I'm going to stick the tomato out, this single tomato, and as an experiment. And I had to cover it a few times because of frost. I would put I don't know if that planter's around here. I use a little planter, plastic planter. I put it on top of the tomato, bury it in leaves real good, and uncover it when, oh, there's a lot of chats. I'll catch up with them. And so it worked. My weed tomatoes absolutely weighting me down with tomatoes. Look at these guys. You know, everybody else is, oh, what happened to you? That one just fell off the vine for some reason. Here's some real small volunteers. Any more in that patch? And I'm not even done with this weed tomato. And that's a pretty good size. Gosh, those are good. Oh, and this one almost stepped on. There's one in here. Come on. I can have a bucket before I get over to the big tomatoes. There's a whole bunch of them. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's look at these chats. Okay. The break said looks nice. This break says hi. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We discussed Captain Jacks earlier. How often does it watering? Oh, yeah. Homegrown. Let's see. I'll call him Dominic I-610. He says homegrown's the best. Yes, they are. They really are. I to come to think of it, I probably never had a store-bought tomato in my life. So you get them in hamburgers, and they're not very good. Phew. God, that was amazing. Oh, here's another one. weed tomato. My weed tomato is just kicking butt. And I just wonder if there's a lot of green ones. And oh, they're just, it's going to be putting out. Oh boy. And here's this tomato here is one. This tomato started last fall. It was growing in a flower pot. And I took it inside for the winters, because it's going to die and the flower is probably going to die. And the flower was kind of weak when it was with the tomato in it during the winter. And then it's not, wasn't a flower. It was kind of an ornamental, kind of a purple leaf, foliage plant. And it died, but it was still a bit alive here when I put it in the ground in March, and it didn't make it. Um, so I stuck it down here and I tied it to the fence. But look at these are normal. This is a volunteer tomato with good sized tomatoes. Come on. Is this one? Yeah, that's okay. Look at this. This is my second picking of the year, and I'm gonna get a full pail. That's kind of scary. Okay. Let me look at this weed tomato a little bit more and look at this mess. There's gonna be a lot of tomatoes. Oh, I haven't had chili in about 2 months, and I'm ready. I made sure I got rid of my frozen tomatoes so I can eat other things. And I, I I got through here's my proper tomatoes. These are beefsteaks, and they're just loaded on the vine. But there's not that many ripe yet. Beefsteaks take a. There's a red one down there though. Oh, these are nice. Oh, this plant here had the advantage of more sun. Oh, I mean, that's just like that's real. That's a real beefsteak. It's big. And if I can get this one without knocking the, oh boy. Let's see. Look. Oh, come on. There. It was wedged between the branches. That's a slicer. And I'm not a tomato guy. That is a slicer. And I'll eat tomatoes on a hamburger. It's all right because I don't want to waste the tomato. You go to McDonald's or whatnot. But those are like proper slicers. So I'm gonna now this next plant is like the plant's pretty much dead, and it just put all of its energy into tomatoes, and it just but these beefsteaks do that. They put their effort in the tomatoes real fast, and then they'll die. And they're also these are a determinate tomato. They just get a certain amount of tomatoes and they quit blooming. See, there's no blooms on these up here. And I'm gonna leave these others. I hope they don't get sunburnt. because there's no foliage to shade them. And just watch them. Okay. Next, next plant. I think there was one right down at the bottom. Where are you? Oh, there's a monster. Look at the size of that green one. That's just like handful. Okay, this is where I saw the one that's getting right. Oh, that's huge. Uh-oh. See, I'll cut that right like after I'm done here and I'll freeze it and save the rest of the it looks like a and I also gotten caterpillars. So I'm gonna have to spray. I hope Captain Jack is up to the challenge. Okay, that was a disappointment, but I think that one's red. Wait a minute. Yeah, that one's pink, or this one's not. That's nice. That's good. Okay. Now these down here are next to this building, and in the spring they didn't get much light. And I noticed this plant here has fewer tomatoes on it, but it's doing good. It's doing really good. But those are going to be all harvested, and there'll be later tomatoes on here, so they're going to be kind of spread out. Nothing on this one. See, this one here hasn't uh no ripe ones yet, and it's also got some little ones that they're going to grow. These down here are going to be later, but they're going to have later tomatoes. So where is that one? Oh, I saw it down here. Yeah, this one's pretty well loaded for this is like the worst shaded spot there is, but this plant's doing pretty good. It's got a little scab. Okay. Now this tomato got I don't see I'm not gonna pick that one. It's just not quite ready. It'll be ready in 2 days, but it's really loaded. So 49 minutes. Mm, and I'm gonna pick beans next after I gotta empty that tomato pail. These are turkey craw beans. They're a legend in the South. Mm, maybe there'll be less of them. I've already frozen beans because there was too many. I blanched them and put them in the freezer. I'm gonna just I'm gonna go in the house and unload these. Oh, I gotta take that broccoli too. Ooh, this is heavy. Got 5 viewers. Try to find a way to hold this. in the house. Oh boy. Yeah, got in the house. Oh, the thing is, I can find the light switch. There's my potatoes I got. That was yesterday morning. Was it yesterday? No. Yes. I'm so busy. And here's my first picking of tomatoes. The ones, well, it was like my second because the first ones were upstairs and they got ripe and I put in the fridge to kind of keep. Now, this one here, I'm going to have to put over here so I don't forget to take it up and cut it and freeze it. And I'll put the big ones over here. God, those are awesome. There's going to be a lot of them too. A couple more. Oh boy. It's been a pretty warm spring and everything is ripening faster than normal. Let's see, these split ones I'm going to put here to keep a close eye on. I'm thinking, I think the chili's coming here uh, pretty soon. See, that one can go over there. Ooh, this one's, it's not leaking out, but they'll spoil on you. This one's leaking. I'm going to watch it every half a day. Okay, I'll try to be fast. If the stem comes off, you're supposed to turn them upside down so pathogens don't get in. And if they have a stem on, you leave them up. A lot of people go out and they just cut. They have clippers and they'll just cut them and they'll leave the stems on. I don't have time for that. I just go picking. Got a couple viewers. Uh, Some of my little shorts, gardening shorts, are doing quite well on YouTube. Even getting subscribers lately. Here's one that's got to be watched. That one's split. Yeah. In 2 days, what's today's? Tomorrow's going to be real busy. I'm not going to be doing any gardening hardly. Gosh. Well, that one was that one that fell. These bromas don't stay. They don't like staying. Well, that one's just barely starting. These little volunteer tomatoes aren't. They're not. They're not that bad. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, I was going to take a picture. I missed that opportunity of when I had the pail full. I'll take them. I'll take it when it's Okay. Well, that one's just. I picked one that was a little green yet, just barely, barely starting. That's okay. These almost are. All right. Okay. A couple more. These aromas don't stand on their head. Okay, gotta remember you. Okay. Gonna flip. Okay. No more chats. I'm I'm gonna try to pick beans one-handed for a bit and see how it goes. See if I can find that. Well, I lost everybody. It's about sunset. Okay. Oh, I have to go retrieve this. If I can get over here. I put these on the bigger barrels to keep the sun from getting in there and evaporating the water. And I didn't fall down. Okay. I'm going over to the beans on the fence. And knowing the beans, they'll probably give me a pail full. Oh my God, look at the beans on that. I'm gonna I brought this over to kneel on for the beans that are on the ground, but for you guys, I'll pick some up here. And these are something I don't know what they are, the variety. I just like that they grow all summer and very prolific. They do well in hot weather and dry weather too. Look at that. Just five on this. On my way to a full pail. I hope before dark. That's blurry there. Just things in the way. Now this one's got a little too ripe, but if you boil them about 45 minutes, that'll soften up the husk. What do they call it? What's the outside of the bean is? Every survey says it's not a husk. I don't think they even call it a shell, like on a pea shell, shell and peas. So Oh my god, there's a lot of beans on this on the high part. Okay, I'll pick this one, 2. I'm glad I'm picking them tonight because they're just loaded. Oh my. Okay, got a few. It worked. Made a video. Couple people saw this, and I'm gonna turn around and look at this hair. I combed it earlier, and it got. I think the humidity fuzzed it up. All right, and Jim Miller's Garden. Thanks for watching. Decided to make a video today and have record of picking stuff at least. And maybe in a couple weeks we're going to Atlanta. So it'll be maybe before then. Thanks for watching in Jim Miller's Garden. See you next time. Thanks. Good evening.